planning and writing a whole text collaboratively. How does it work with workshop 2? Well, planning collaboratively, it's far less overwhelming for students and teachers, which is why we plan together in teams, and it is a lot more fun as well. Now, an example of this in action was during a workshop 2 whole school PD at Mount View Primary School that I did in Victoria in November last year. So teachers used all the 7 steps to plan and create an informative text. They were given a broad topic, and in this case, it was conditions on the First Fleet. And they had to firstly decide on their audience and purpose. In this case, one group of teachers decided to write from the perspective of a journalist who had snuck on one of the ships on the First Fleet, HMS Endeavour, to report back to the British public on what the conditions were like on the ship. So the teachers worked in groups of 5 to brainstorm ideas, starting with the body paragraphs, all brainstorming together. They then had to select and group the facts to form sections. Then they had to create a sizzling start and craft and ending with impact, all as a group. It was only then time to write their own paragraph. The text flowed remarkably well. It was engaging, it was entertaining, because they were all involved in the planning. The teachers loved it. Now, this approach also works really well for persuasive and some narrative texts as well.
So, All right. Good afternoon, viewers. Patrick A. Harron reporting live from the controversial HMS Endeavour. We've snuck on board acting as a deckhand to give you a first-hand glimpse into the life on the First Fleet. Conditions here are startling. I'm yet to lay eyes on a convict. Let me take you on a journey of life on a floating prison.
As I carefully try to avoid the debris of rat species on my journey to the cook's quarters, it's time to begin my questioning of the ship's cook, John Raptor.
These convicts will get what they get without complaint or starve, says head cook John Raptor, as we observe him preparing today's meal. Today's meal consists of a cup of weevil-infested flour and salted mutton chopped into a handful of measly pieces.
Meeting with brawny Daniel Dart, one of Britain's finest guardsmen, we have discovered that he takes exceptional pride in the maintenance of his provided tools and equipment. Maintaining the standards of a tight ship, Daniel addresses convicted felonies' further offences with a firm thrashing with his Cat 09 rails, a well-oiled multi-tailed leather whipped affixed with lead weights. He states that the mandated 50 lashings are nowhere near enough for adequate punishment. He obliged us with a demonstration, crack after crack, gore being brought to the surface of flesh.
Although this unexpected journey has been a rough one for most, it really has been grounding to see the tenacity and courage of these well-travelled convicts. I just hope I never have to make the journey again, and you would never hope to make the journey ever.